Well, he's the Grand Slam player of tennis in India, and after a successful show at the Australian Open, Leander Paes talks of what kept him going on the professional front and who inspired him most. He spoke with Sonia Singh on our show, Your Call.
Today's Leander Paes, Dr. Paes, your father. Let's just see what he has to say. Let's just see what he has to ask you, actually.
Leander, you keep surprising everybody. People keep asking when you're going to retire, but already in 2009 you won 2 Grand Slam men's doubles and you reached the finals of 2 mixed doubles. In 2010 you've already won the Australian Open mixed doubles, and you're targeting the Commonwealth Games, the Asian Games, as well as the London Olympics next year. So that's a tall order, but yes, you've impressed us, you've convinced us, and I'm sure you're going to do well in those tournaments. But what was most impressive and amusing was the diplomatic stance you took at the Australian Open, when you were at the prize distribution ceremony, you were asked as to what's the current thought process, and you mentioned that Australia and India share a common Australia-India Day, and you dedicated the whole thing, the whole win to the Australia-India friendship. You were then asked later on that besides your wife Ria, who was the next girl that impressed you most? And diplomatically, you mentioned that it was Rihanna. So the question I have here for you is, one is, only you know when you're going to retire from tennis, and so when is that going to happen? Can you give us a hint? More importantly, is that what are you going to do post-tennis? Is it going to be diplomacy? Then I feel sorry for all the diplomats out there once you use your charm on them.
Geez, I don't know. I don't know. My dad is just special.
Yes,
my dad he's awesome.
He seems to be, yes.
You know, that's actually the first time he's actually sat back ever and said, I impress him.
That's great.
He's been the greatest inspiration, and he's the reason I raised the bar.
That's wonderful. I think that is really wonderful that everything you do is a tribute to him. Tell me, Leander, when he said that, I can see it's a really special relationship both of you share. Why do you think everyone keeps asking when you're going to retire? Why do you think that is?
Especially him.
Especially him.
My dad is the real reason I'm who I am today. And
Tuba.com